We are following breaking news in Belgium. 3 deadly explosions in Brussels. First, 2 blasts at the city's airport around 2 o'clock this morning, our time. And then, as the airport was being evacuated, another explosion at a subway station. Brussels authorities are calling this a terror attack. Belgium is at its highest terror threat level.
I can't explain. It looked like war. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's really hard.
Now, within the last 30 minutes, ISIS has claimed responsibility. At least 31 people have been killed and 170 people hurt. Within the last 2 hours, President Barack Obama took a moment to address the attack.
The thoughts and the prayers of the American people are with the people of Belgium, and we stand in solidarity with them in condemning these outrageous attacks against innocent people. We will do whatever is necessary to support our friend and ally Belgium in bringing to justice those who are responsible.
Right now, several University of Missouri students are studying in Brussels. They are journalism students who are interning there. 41 Action News anchor Patrick Fazio is live here in the Digital Center. And Patrick, you've been talking with those students.
Yeah, that's right, Cynthia. We've talked to them throughout the morning since the terror attacks happened, that is. And one of them, Meg Hilling, joins us on the phone right now. Meg, thanks for talking to us again.
Thanks for having me.
We have your Twitter page pulled up. You had told us on the phone earlier that the good news is all of the Mizzou students are safe and accounted for, and we're seeing some of the pictures here on your Twitter page. What are you seeing now there in Brussels?
Well, for the most part, the police officers and ambulances have started to leave the metro station. I mean, there's still a strong police presence on the streets, but definitely not as high as it was this morning.
Yeah, looking at some of the pictures, just seeing all the police presence there from earlier this morning. What are they saying there in Brussels about these terror suspects? Because as we heard, they hit the airport. They also hit the subway station. What are they saying? What are they telling people there about the search for the suspects?
They're just advising people to stay indoors and use common sense. I mean, if you don't have a reason to be out on the streets right now, you shouldn't be there.
What do you want your friends to know back here in the States, specifically your fellow Mizzou students back here? What do you want them to know about this today?
Situations like this, you never expect them to happen. So when they do, it's a very surreal experience. But I would just like them to know Brussels is not this terrorist hotbed of a city. It's a beautiful city with wonderful people that's just been struck by a series of unfortunate events.
Are there any plans for any of the students to come home early, or do you plan to stay there for the rest of your study abroad?
I can't speak for anyone else but myself, and I plan on staying here and finishing my internship.
Well, Meg Hilling, thank you so much for talking to us today. I know things are very tense, and I know you've been busy there reporting on this as well, so we appreciate you taking the time today.
All right, thank you.
And we're also hearing from some of the other Mizzou students. This is Janie Booth, who is also there studying abroad there. She's also a journalism major, and she talked to us via Skype this morning.
I talked to my parents this morning. They basically just said to stay inside, try to lay low, and really just not go anywhere that may be a target. So stay away from the metro stations, trams, the buses, and of course the airport.
And that's also the message that the State Department and the U.S. Embassy in Brussels is also saying. So we're going to hear more from Janie coming up in about 30 minutes. Cynthia?